Hello, welcome back. I'm Stamp, and we're playing Deus Ex, Human Revolution. White Noise. We just got completed with the Picos TV station. Let's go.
You ready to go now, Jensen?
Yeah,
Yeah, take us home, Malik.
Amen to that.
alright. Let's see this.
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
Alright. Um, have I been here before? No, I don't think so. Let's check this. Some ventilation ducts. Ducts, not ducts. Can't open that door. Some energy bar. I see. All right. Some money. And is that it? Nothing else? I don't think so. Okay. Let's head back out. And see what's out there. The truth. Maybe. Nice place. Hello.
Mr. Jensen, we've been expecting you. Mr. Seraph went to your apartment.
Oh,
Everything's quiet here, Mr. Jensen. Nothing to worry about.
thanks.
And how by not allowing us to have them, they are essentially stripping our ability to defend ourselves away from us. Now, followers, don't stream me now and start saying, "But Lazarus, augmentations are legal. Why, my cousin Tootie just got one the other day." Not for long, fucknob.
Mr. Jensen, sure is good to see you. Mr. Seraph assigned us to watch the building.
Bilderbergs, the Council of Five, and the Trilateral Commission making the rules. You can add Humanity Front to that list because they're the ones with their evil overlord Bill Taggart, who disguises himself as a healer of the sick. They're the ones who are pushing for this resolution. This is all by design, followers. They're gonna drop a police state on your ass faster than you can say fucking, I don't know, neuropazine. But I digress.
Hey, Mr. Jensen, what a night, huh?
Hey,
I made the rounds. Some punks tried to tag the building, but no major damage.
good to know. Thank you. Oops. Let me do something real quick. Not that. All right.
Hey, Adam. Glad you could join us, although there's not much going on here.
What does this guy say?
Figures that I would take over the night shift
Right.
when this happens.
Let's go. So this elevator was out of order before. Oh, what? The hell was that?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Thank you.
You have new messages.
Apparently, that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
A name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back, Adam.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
All right. He's trusting us, huh? Let's do our best.
Taeyong Medical Corporation.
Oh, he fixed the
commented
TV.
on the images.
I want the world to know that we at Taeyong Medical have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical approach to research at all times. We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Bunch of lies, huh?
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening, after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO...
Alright, we saw that. Holy shit. Anything there? No, not really. Let's close it back. Any new mail? All right. Okay. Nothing else here. Let's head out.
Re-establishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Thanks.
Jensen! You asshole! You cost me my job!
Me?
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Well, yeah, Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Seraph Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm glad we were able to help him.
Hey, listen, about earlier, I'm sorry I was steamed, you know?
Don't worry about it.
Thank God Mr. Seraph sent some of his security here to watch the building.
I don't know how it happened. One second, it was a peaceful demonstration near the limb clinic. The next, people are running towards Seraph Plaza, grabbing anything they could.
Damn.
As Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries.
Haven't I done this before?
Access granted.
Yeah, I did that before. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. Sorry. All right. That's better. Chiron building. They look in pain. Look at her.
There's a riot going on somewhere near the Seraph building.
Martial law, here we come. I guess we're about to find out if those rumors of a
Damn.
internment camp in Detroit are true.
Thank God I made it here before the riot started.
Wow. Look at that. Such a mess. Let's see. Anything over here? Nope. How about you guys?
I told you.
What do you want,
I
tough
told you.
guy?
Walk away, Og. We Natchez are
Goddamn
finally
cops.
fighting back.
They started this thing, you know.
Right now?
They brought in a
Ring
fucking
in his
boxcar.
slimy hands. That Taggart bastard.
Right?
I bet he's loving this.
Yeah. Okay, so normal people are here,
Fuck them
here
cops,
right
man.
now.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
I told you we was living in a police state.
What you need, player?
Who are you?
Yeah, the loonies are running amok. Fucking cops are brutal. They provoked a riot, man.
Dude, you do not want to get in our way tonight.
Stay here with me, baby.
You stay here with
Don't you
me,
go nowhere
handsome.
near Sarah
Don't
Plaza.
go nowhere near that
Sarah's
Sarah building.
gonna mess up something.
This is it, man. The revolution is here.
From Sarah.
Pick up a plowshare
True
and
about
beat
the
it.
super soldiers? Shit. Look, I'm asking. You look like a damn tank.
That's true. Let's see. Anything else here? Sewers. Anyone over here? No. What about here? Okay, this is open. But there isn't anyone here. I see. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything up here. Let's head out. Let's check the sewers. Huh. Money. Nice. Anyone around? Not really. There's a guy over here. He's friendly.
Martial law, here we come. I guess we're about to...
Damn cops!
I'd be careful if I were you.
Have you seen what's happening at Sarah Plaza? A riot.
Let's check the place over here. I think I know where it is. Where is this? Not where I was expecting. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's just get out. Hold on. Okay, no. We don't have any more praxis. Wait, isn't there? Yeah. Here we go. I think I just went in circles, didn't I? Yeah, here we go. Where is this? I'm way up here, so that must be around here. All right, let's get out of here. So, okay, we went that way.
And you'll give me a nice excuse to mess you up.
The city's in flames and your whack-ass coppers are arresting taggers? No wonder the city's all fucked up.
Just because there's a riot doesn't mean it's suddenly legal to start spraying your gang signs all over the city. Damn eyesore if you ask me.
Shouldn't you be guarding the morgue? I heard it's nice, easy access over the precinct.
Keep pushing me, punk. You'll see what happens.
Yo, mind your own business,
Step away
man.
from this area, please. Stay calm, and no one will get hurt.
What's up there? I forgot.
Come on, brother, let me go. There ain't no reason to take
Oh, just the rooftop. Yeah. That's the entrance there. I remember it now. All right. Let's go down here.
What'd they do? Just take it easy. It'll all be over soon.
You've got no right!
Shut up! You deserve all you're gonna get!
Damn.
Sir, why are you out on the streets?
Nothing to do
You'll
with
only
this.
incite these people to more violence.
The streets are under control. There's still some cleanup to do.
Let me
Sarah.
go!
I ain't seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people
True.
are probably freaking out for nothing.
You know, what if it's true, man?
Yeah.
An army of cog soldiers? Detroit will be a police state in no time. Nazism, man, right here in the U.S. of A.
Stop jumping to conclusions. Don't be a sheep like the rest of this mob. Goaded on by Taggart and his purist cult.
They ain't a cult, man. They just believe in preserving what God gave us.
Apparently they don't care about causing millions of dollars in damage to the city. Bunch of opportunists, if you ask me.
Both of them are right, honestly. Alright, let's not go there right now.
Not exactly a great day to be a Detroit citizen.
What are you? Some advanced robotic cop or
Robotic cop. A RoboCop. That's a second reference to RoboCop. that I see there. Oh. Fire hurts.
We've got some serious police brutality going on here.
I don't pay much attention to protests like that.
I'd be careful if I were you. I've heard the protesters are totally out of it.
Thanks. I can take care of myself.
Get back here!
Leave me alone!
Whoa.
That's it!
Easy, man! Easy!
I saw you throw that firebomb, you little shit!
Wasn't me, man!
You stay right there until the wagon gets here. Sir, back away. This
Hey,
does
man,
not
I
concern
didn't do
you.
nothing!
All right. Oh, sorry. Let's check over here.
Sorry, I can't let you into the station at this time.
But one of those hooligans stole my purse!
I understand, ma'am, but you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to file a complaint. The precinct is locked down due to a gas leak.
That's not what I heard. I heard somebody got past security and stole some secret evidence.
You guys can't even keep your own building safe.
I mean, to be fair to them, that was me. It wasn't just anybody. You know.
Jensen, hope you're not here to visit some old friends. The precinct's been shut down indefinitely. Something about misplaced evidence. About time IA investigates this precinct anyway.
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you
Stay
keep
away from
moving.
Seraph Plaza. That's ground zero.
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can walk into the precinct and take whatever they want.
I know. What if this wasn't the first time? Some gang leader out here could have profiles of every cop on the force. They may even know where we live.
As long as the media doesn't get a hold of this. If they do, we're gonna get reamed in public by the mayor. You know how much the commission loves that.
We already got the feds in there, looking at us and shaking their heads like we're a bunch of naughty children.
I wouldn't loiter around here if I were
Hey,
you.
anybody ever tell you it's proof of eavesdropping?
Yes. And this must be around here. Oh no, it's here. I think.
Man, could I use a coffee right now? Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about?
Let's see. I don't think I can enter again. I just want to check. Where was it? Oh, that was it. Okay. Yeah, I can't go in there. Check this way. No electricity. Anything over here? Not really. Does this hurt? Yes. All right. That's everything here.
Wow, the whole city's going nuts.
Yeah. Sucks. Let's check there.
I don't want any trouble.
I blame Bill Taggart and his crew, stirring up all sorts of emotions.
Jensen!
Shame.
You might want to get off the streets. It's not safe for anyone.
So, Bill Taggart, he was either used without his knowledge, Or he was in on it. I'm betting he was used. I think this was just the Illuminati putting everything into motion for stuff like this to happen.
Out of the way.
And I think Bill Taggart just was dumb enough to just play into their hands. I mean, to be fair.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station.
But how am I supposed to get home?
The best thing to do is get outside the downtown area and catch a tram there.
But it's dangerous out there. The rioters are breaking windows and looting.
Can you at least tell us what lines are operating so we know what station to go to?
I'll try to find out for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you keep moving.
So, as I was saying, everyone is being played by the Illuminati. So...
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, but they refused to stick around to wait for you guys. They were scared for their safety. Maybe if you had come sooner.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but most of the squad has been assigned to subdue the rioters.
It seems like all I'm hearing from police these days are sorries.
Do you have anything else to report, ma'am?
No, thank you. I'm fine. I'm gonna wait for my sister to come pick me up. Meanwhile, I'll lament about the end of the civilized world as we know it.
Damn.
I blame Bill Taggart and his crew, stirring up all sorts of
What is it,
emotions.
sir? There's a riot raging and I'm in the middle of taking this lady's statement.
This is not a good time to talk to anyone from DPD, sir.
I bet. I bet.
I thought the police overreacted.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy threw the rock, the cops broke their perimeter and charged in.
Why didn't you just send a couple of guys to find the culprit instead of plowing through the crowd? That's what I was thinking. It just made the situation worse.
This is getting way out of hand.
I hope they brought in enough police to handle the rioters.
Oh, there are robots here. Nice.
You fucking augmented pigs!
How much is Sarah paying you?
Does Lynn give you a discount on neuropazine?
Yes.
Joint's finest are a bunch of drug addicts! Arresting innocent civilians for expressing themselves! This ain't justice, man!
Go tell the owner of the store whose windows you smashed that you're innocent.
Fuck you! Just because you abuse your body doesn't mean you can abuse my rights.
How can this be happening?
You can't do this, pig!
This isn't injustice!
This isn't a good time, sir. We're trying to clear the streets. Why are you out on the streets?
I should take you in, damn idiot.
Whoa.
I should take you in, damn idiot.
I'd like to see you try.
Don't interfere, sir.
So that's blocked off. Let me see. Okay.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court. In case you want to get chatty with him, too.
Thanks, preacher. so these are just apartments. Huh.
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you
don't interfere.
Okay, the TV crew is on its way. Before taking the shot, aim for the area between the cops and the protesters. That way, both of them will think the other side fired first. Damn. Owl to Red Wing. Hey, he's still here. No Better. The Myth of Human Augmentation. By William Taggart.
What'll it be?
Let's see. Can I sell you something? Oh yeah, that. And that. I'm gonna keep that for now. Should I get some of this? Laser damage upgrade, sure. Reload, ammo. Okay.
See you soon.
Very soon. Let's see. No, not that. This is reload speed. This is damage. Alright. Nice.
What'll it be?
Playing Tetris over there. Let's see, laser. I think everything I have already has laser. Oh, he sell those. Exploding rounds. Revolver. Alright. Armor piercing. For the pistol, I already have it. Burst round. Shotgun. Cooling. That's for the crossbow and tranquilizer. I already have that. That's for... Sure, let's get that. And...
See you soon.
Oh. I can't use that on anything.
What'll it be?
You know what? I don't need that. If I want to go, what do you call it? Non-lethal. I'll just go hand to hand. It's more fun that way, anyway.
Always a...
Let's see. Yeah. And it frees up inventory space. Let me think. Ammo. Let's see. Here. And here. And here. Alright. Nice. Nice.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Let's check here. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, right.
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit.
How does a guy like you
grow it?
I already did that.
You'll remember his name, won't you? Sarah, like the painter.
Yeah, I already talked to you about that. So this was a little bit of a waste of time, but it's all right. Let's go over here.
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad we got off the streets.
I almost shit myself when that group of cops came blazing around the corner.
We were seconds from getting trampled.
You hurt, man?
Good idea to get off the main streets.
Yeah, the loonies are running amok.
Anything over here? No, I got everything. Looks like. This way. Let's check over here. I checked the newspaper. Artists Against Violence announced concept for peace concert. Artists Against Violence have announced an upcoming benefit concert to promote peace, slated for the Trinity Theater in Los Angeles. All proceeds will go towards the Retake Our City initiative. Confirmed artists include superstar Nyasha Akim and rockers The Seventh Day Syndicate. That's familiar. Never mind. Anti-augmentation riots erupt worldwide. Tonight across North America, Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, protesters are turning up in the tens of thousands to voice their opposition to unregulated human augmentation. Research by biotech corporations. Many have begun burning cars and looting businesses to get their point across. The violence erupted after satellite footage surfaced showing unidentified scientists performing torturous vivisection-like experiments on teams of so-called augmented super soldiers. Images of the procedures have garnered near universal condemnation from the international community. In Detroit, huge crowds have gathered in front of Serif Industries. Swelling the protesters' numbers are those who had attended anti-augmentation crusader Bill Taggart's speech at the Mullins Convention Center. Heavily armed police units have been brought in to restore order. Yeah. That sucks. For everyone. For everyone. Okay. What's over here? Security rating 5.
Access granted.
All right. Whoa. What the hell? It's a lag. Damn. One second.
Now we're gonna take a break for a word from our sponsors. Oh wait, I don't have no freaking sponsors. Let's get back to talking smack. We're talking about
All right.
consequence here, parents.
Let's do this.
Go ahead, plop your kids in front of the TV. Let them watch Picus or let them get lost in their video games. Yeah, they'll be safe in that little virtual world. Don't worry, kids. Nobody can hurt you in a video game. Focus on that little fantasy universe because let me tell you something. You won't
Access
want to
granted.
come out of your virtual cell and see the real world in a couple of years. Nah, it won't be pretty.
Arms and legs for man. The structure of cybernetic limbs. Spring 2009. Eudero. All right. Doctor.
Access granted.
Get out now from Tito 13. Did a doc. Huh. Yo doc, I did my homework and turns out little Kevin wasn't lying. They really are onto our little enterprise. The clinic. Oh fuck. Regarding storage. Fuck. I don't like this. What the hell were they doing here? What's that? Atosil. Oh my god. All right, Apraxis. Energy. Some ammo. All right. Let me see. Do I want to get this? Maybe. Or that. Or those. I need two. Let's get that. Let's wait for... you know, I'm good enough on going around stealth. Perhaps I shouldn't get that. Let's just get that, so you can sprint and get to places faster. I think that would be better. Yeah, more sprint is good. What's up here? Okay. Can't get in there. Hmm.
You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. There's no shelter from the all-seeing eye. It will find you. There's
No.
a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. It will come on the backs of 12 kings, and we will bow to them. Then it will be too late. Open your eyes, my friends. We've been blind for too long, and now we stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost too late. The city burns down around your ears, and you do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. You know, hidden in plain sight. And they're masters.
I don't know how it
the
happened.
way we think.
1 second, it was a peaceful demonstration near the link.
They spew their poison into your ears, and you listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. There's no shelter from the all-seeing eye. It will find you.
Come on.
There's a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. It will come on the backs of 12 kings, and we will bow to them. Then it will be too late. Open your eyes, my friends. We've been blind for too long, and now we stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost too late.
Oh,
The
screw
city
that.
burns down around your ears, and you do nothing. You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. Hidden in plain sight. And their masters mold the way we think.
Access granted.
Spew their poison into your ears,
Whoa.
and you listen.
Look at this.
You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies. There's no shelter from the all-seeing eye. It will find you. There's a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. It will come. Packs of 12 kings, and We will bow to them. Then it will be too late.
Access
Open your
granted.
eyes, my friends. We've been blind for too long, and now we stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost too late. The city burns down around your ears.
What's this?
You wait for them to save you? I promise you, you'll learn to fear the machine men. They're among us. Hidden. And their masters mold the way we think. Spew their poison into your ears as you listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies.
That's a weird place.
It will find you. There's a sickness coming, my children. Gray and deadly. Come.
Huh. Weird.
We will bow to them.
Very weird.
Then it will be too late. Open your eyes, my friend.
I ain't asking.
All right. Have we been here? Maybe. I know I've been there, but I'm not sure about here. Oh, we have. Yes. In fact, that's where we just were. So now we go here. Yeah, we haven't been here yet.
The way we think. Spew the poison into your ears.
Let's go down first. Okay, nothing. Let's go this way.
I want to be clear on something. Contrary to what you people think I might think, these riots are not good for the revolution. This is exactly
Hello.
The guy you want to deal with is over there. The guy you don't want to deal with is standing in front of you.
It's all right.
What are you doing?
Hello?
This is a bad idea, my friend.
But I'm not doing anything. What's going on? Fuck. Guys, trigger happy, isn't it? Huh. Right. Let's quickly hack this.
Access granted.
Let's see. Deterrent in the storage locker. Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, that must have been the laser thing. And the gas thing. Payment received. Alright.
The guy you want to deal with is over there.
This is what
the guy
I'm
you don't want to
really?
deal with is standing in front of you.
Double barrel. Nothing that I want over there. Target leading and target seeking. Huh. Crossbow, tranquilizer rifle. Combat rifle. Machine pistol. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, nothing that I really want. Oops.
See.
I can sell some sniper rifle ammo. Yeah. Right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, is that a... That's an enemy.
Hey, asshole. You're gonna stay a while. You mind taking your shoes off? I just had the floors waxed. And if you wouldn't mind tidying up a little.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna put another bullet in you.
Damn.
Yeah, real tough guy. 5-on-1 and you still had to shoot me. Piece of shit.
Just hope they find what we're looking for your sake.
They won't, because I gave them the wrong code. Yeah, that's right, asshole. What now, tough guy? You gonna shoot me? Again?
We have ways of getting around security. How do you think we got into this shithole?
First, you break in, shoot me in the gut, tear the place up, and now you insult my digs? That's cold, man.
But please shut up.
And you better plan on replacing my rug. That one really tied the room together. Put that away. Unless you're gonna finish me off.
Oh.
Jensen? Oh, Christ.
Brent Radford?
In the flesh. For now.
How do you know my name? What happened here?
Answers for favors. There's a trauma kit I keep somewhere around here. Find it.
You need a doctor. I'll get help.
No. No time. They could be back. Any minute. Find the kit quickly. If you want answers.
I'll be back.
Fuck.
Did you find the kit? Oh, sweet Jesus. The pain. Morphine.
Oh, I'm not applying the morphine.
I ain't talking with...
Okay.
I ain't talk...
Okay.
This should help with the pain. Now tell me what's going on.
Those sons of bitches.
Oh.
I should have seen it coming. I knew from the moment Sarif got spooked that this case would come back and bite me in the ass.
Sarif. So you're the investigator he hired to run a background check on me?
Detective. Or I was, until... Christ, fuck it. It hurts enough just trying to breathe. Point is, the goons that did this to me, professionals. I think your boss pissed off the wrong people, trying to dig up your dirt.
What people? What did you find?
No time to go into details. My storage unit, the sons of bitches,
They're headed there now. Sarif had me uncover a ton of shit on you. Stuff even you don't know. Your parents, your real parents. The tests, the fire. What are you, Jensen? Some kind of freak?
Focus, Radford.
I mothballed the case in storage. It's in an alley. Behind the bank. Your files are there. But Michelle knows more. You need to stop them.
Damn.
Fuck. You robot. This is all your fault.
Fuck.
Focus, Radford.
Ah, that hit the spot. I think I could get used to this stuff. Hey, I'm feeling a little more talkative. Already. Robot.
A robot. Who did this to you?
Who did this to you?
Guys in suits. One of them, David or Daniel, something like that. British accent. He was in charge. Talked about a Mr. Gray. They were in a hurry. 4 of them. Not counting the one they left behind. Well-armed, disciplined. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe that metal corpse you call a body will do better than mine did.
What were they looking for?
You robot. They wanted my information on you. Someone powerful has their eyes on you and is very interested in your past.
Huh. Who's Michelle?
You mentioned someone named Michelle. Who's Michelle?
Your guardian angel.
Who is she?
Tell me, do robots even believe in angels?
Electric
or did
angels?
they take that out of you? Did they take that away? You know, your soul, when they built you? Tell me, what was it like when you died, Jensen?
I know you're in a lot of pain, and the morphine is...
Just find her before they do. You owe her that much.
Why did Sarif stop the investigation? You said he was spooked. What spooked him?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Hell, even I don't. I still don't believe it. You believe in ghosts, Jensen?
Sarif was spooked by ghosts?
Close enough. Illuminati. Conspiracies, theories, it's all bullshit. But you stink of it, Jensen. Enough to have your boss, one of the most powerful men in the world, look away. You're a ghost. A fucking tragedy. Everything you touch, everything that touches you, dies.
Damn. Give me more details. Sure.
Radford, I know you're in a lot of pain, but it's important you give me as many details as you can.
There's a storage unit in the alley, next to the bank, near the police department. That's where the suits are headed. I tried. Didn't give them anything. There's a safe. It has what you want. It'll get you to her. It'll lead you to her. To Michelle. The safe. They don't have the right combination. 4062. Remember.
All right. That's it.
I'm leaving, but I'll call in an ambulance. You'll be okay.
No. Those fucking animals. I can't move anything. I was turning around, pulling my gun when the first bullet hit me. The second one, they fucking paralyzed me.
Well,
I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. It might be a reaction to the morphine.
I know what morphine does. I also know what a 9mm round fired at less than 10 meters does to the thoracic vertebrae on impact.
You need a doctor. They can fix that.
Yeah.
I ain't turning into no freak.
Jesus
Even if I
Christ.
could afford the surgery, the augments, I'd rather die than be half a machine.
You don't
and I
have to
sure as
die.
hell ain't gonna live the rest of my life in a wheelchair, shitting in a goddamn diaper.
Radford.
Listen, I know there's still a few more morphine shots. Another 2 should do the trick. Please, this is as close as I'm gonna get to begging you.
Oh.
Don't leave me like this. You owe me that much.
Why do you hate argument? Why do you hate augmentation?
Why do you hate augmentation so much?
Because it ain't right. You can't go changing the way things are. You can't replace the real thing with an imitation. It ain't right. It ain't natural.
It can save your life.
No, you lose more than what gets left behind on the chopping block.
Jesus.
You should know this by now.
You don't lose more because you don't lose your life. There's nothing more important than that. If it's gonna keep you alive, yeah, suicide isn't natural.
Neither is suicide.
Don't you fucking judge me, robot. You don't know what I've been through. Come on, this should be easy for you. I know Sarah didn't put blades in those arms just so you could trim the hedges.
No.
I'm sorry, Radford. I won't do it.
What is this? Some Asimov first law bullshit? What'd they do, robot? Program mercy out of you? Or you just too much of a chicken shit to get your hands dirty? Hey, robot, did you change your mind? Either...
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, Red.
What is this?
I'm gonna call an ambulance. And you're gonna leave, asshole. I'm not killing you. All right. Can I call the ambulance? Ambulance? I hope I can.
Pritchard, I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He didn't make it. There was nothing I could do.
What?
Right. I'll call it in. You have a new lead, at least?
Yeah, I'm on my way there now. I'll contact you when I have more.
Wait, what happened to calling an ambulance? What the hell? He's alive. For fuck's sake. If I knew Jensen wasn't going to call the ambulance, I would have done it, but come on. Why didn't he call the ambulance? Fucking...
Hey, robot.
Shut up.
Why do you...
Because
it can...
No.
I understand. But technology, it's different now. It can help you. You could still live a normal life.
A normal life? What would you know about a normal life? Did technology really help you, Jensen?
Yes.
I think it made you a monster. Sarif didn't give you your life back. He just made you better at taking it away from others.
Is this what you really want?
There's a bear. Pope in the woods.
Jesus, these guys.
Shit. I fucked that one up. Listen, robot. If I could do it myself, I would. I got no family left. No one left to mourn. It's for the best.
Oh, shit.
Last chance, Brent.
Just fucking do it.
It'll be quick.
I know. You did a good thing. Here.
The ones that did this. I'll find them.
Look at you. An iron giant with a heart of gold. But don't do it for me. Do it for her. For Michelle. You owe her your life.
I hate this quest. It's so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. Could have just called an ambulance against his will. And yes, that would be better.
I located Radford. He was attacked by men in suits. Private security, Secret Service types. I'm going after them.
What about Radford? Did you get anything out of him?
He didn't make it. There was nothing I could do.
Right, I'll call it in. You have a new lead, at least?
Yeah, I'm on my way there now. I'll contact you when I have more.
Promise you, you will burn and fear the machine men.
All right. Let's go to the new lead. What's this?
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah.
Mr. Da.
Listen,
Daryl?
believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure.
You, Daryl?
That's why we need Smith.
That's Mr. Gray? That's who's been... Oh, fuck.
We tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down. Right. Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
I knew Daryl was an asshole. I mean, it's not confirmed it's seen, but...
What happened?
Fuck. Let's try to do that better.
Open your eyes, my friends.
Properly, I mean. Alright.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah. Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. And we left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more he can take. That's why we need Smith. We tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down. Right. Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
What happened?
is not good.
Let's get that guy. Oh, it's a policeman. Oh, it's alright. Yeah, fuck these guys. Stevens from Mr. Grey. Sorry, no, not from Mr. Grey. Okay. Sheriff. Before Mr. Grey reaches Detroit. So he's coming here. So if we see Hill Darrow here in the near future, I think it's safe to assume that that's Mr. Grey.
Access granted.
Jensen's psych evaluation. Grant. Oh, we have read this. Hot off the presses. Baffled. Zero cool. X-Bill. Nuclear Snake. That's the hacker guy that we saved. To Mr. Reed. Sorry, Amy Reed. Megan Reed. Rebecca Downey. Yeah, Megan. Oh, we have read this too. Yeah. Yeah. Paternity test. D. Yeah, we have read that too. Arthur. Nothing to do with White Helix. This investigation is over. So Frantic Pony, yeah, that's Sheriff. David. Then employer, White Helix. Yeah, we have read that. New lead, Michelle Walters. Hey B, Brett. From Veronica. Oh, she worked at White Helix. She was a nurse and good friends with Jansen's, particularly Arthur. Oh, could he be could Jensen be the bastard child of Arthur? Detroit, Brooklyn card. Oh. I see. Fire destroys. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright. Fire destroys White Helix Labs, Twisted Cedar, Michigan. At 4:36 a.m. on July 18th, firefighters were called to the White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze. By the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for comment, but pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line, stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. That message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage. Oh, damn. The recovery operations are currently ongoing, Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated that the circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. Remember the detective guy saying something about fire to us? White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife. Oh, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic diseases. Holy shit. So the picture that's starting to form on my mind is Arthur worked there, and he and Michelle saved Jensen, and Arthur adopted him. That's what I'm starting to think about here. Let's see, let's get the money first. Photographs. Wait, I can't see them? A collection of pictures from your childhood. But... I can't see them. Alright. Where to next? Up. Up where? Oh, wrong thing. Here. So here. Okay. Here, right? Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's here, actually.
You wait for them to
Yeah, it's here. Where is it? Below. Okay. This floor. Here. Hello?
Did I leave my door open? Wait,
You're not from Rolling Mills. You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jensen.
No. You much too old to be him. You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
I have them.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jensen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
Huh. Inquire.
Miss Walters, can you tell me about the boy in those photos?
The boy in those photos? Adam. Tragic, really, what happened to his parents. His real parents.
His real parents?
They died in that fire.
Huh.
Horrible, really. I was there. At least those other cribs were empty. I only had to save Adam.
Mrs. Walters, I really need you to focus. What are you talking about?
Why, I already told that nice detective all this already. About the experiments and the fire at White Helix Labs. We knew Adam was special. That's why his parents started the fire. So they didn't do the same thing to the next batch of babies.
Wow.
So Adam's real parents were trying to protect him. But from what?
Why, from the conspiracy, of course. But I've said too much. Would you be a dear now and go fetch my dinner?
So... Oh, wow. Inquire further.
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard, but do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford and I spoke about many things. But don't you have meals to deliver? And where is my dinner?
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard, but do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford
Okay,
and I...
okay.
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been saving them.
Oh, no.
You've done enough for him, Mrs. Walters. I'm sure he'd want you to keep the money.
So nice of you. Like Mr. Radford and Adam. You know, they called him a genetic marvel. He was ahead of his time. They was hoping to tear out so much from his DNA.
Oh.
But we stopped him. Oh, yes, we did.
I see. So they didn't actually get a chance to get my DNA.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh.
Is it dinner time already?
That's fucked up. And super sad, actually. Damn.
You remind me of someone. Have we met? Such a handsome young man.
Huh.
I imagine Adam would look just like you when he's old enough. Such a handsome young man. I imagine Adam would look just like you when he's old enough.
Goodbye, Michelle. Nice seeing you again. Let's fix that. All right.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jensen? Who is this woman?
She's family. But she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarif. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jensen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh. That's rough. You know, they wanna get to her. Man. Illuminati bricks. Let's see. I have been there. Okay. This way. That's where I have to go, right? Yeah. Let's not go there yet. I mean, I guess we can go to the clinic. See if we have... See if we can buy more praxis.
Out of the way.
Dr. Chetchery, call 217. How can any sane people do this?
Listen,
They're out of
I
control.
probably don't know any more about this than you do.
Will you be purchasing anything today?
Yeah. Nice. We can buy 2.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Let's get that, right? What's this? It's alright. Let's get that.
Yeah? Dr. Tepkowski to OR.
I don't pay much attention.
Dr. Tepkowski.
There's a
to
riot
OR.
going on somewhere near the Sarif building.
God, they should call in the National Guard.
The whole city's going up in flames. I knew this augmentation.
Wow, the whole city's going nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing else to do here. Let's head back out. All right, let's go to the Sarif Industries. Wait, I can't. Damn it. Yeah, I can't. So... yeah, that's the only path we can go.
Unless this is an emergency, I suggest you keep moving.
I blame this all on that bastard Taggart. Who the hell plans a firebrand speech like that in this city when we all know it's ready to blow?
Oh, look at that. How cool. Super cool. Let's go.
Everything. You can't get in unless you have a pass.
I have a pass.
And Taggart? He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards. We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door.
Okay.
Can I help you, man?
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so those guys seem friendly.
This escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn budget cut.
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city is going to shit.
Ah, hello. It is very commendable when someone you shows interest in our work.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good?
Main hall, meeting hall. Okay, let's check the map. Let's try going this way.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. Watch your step.
Thanks.
This is the end for your kind, all. This riot will force the UN to adopt regulations.
I don't see how one thing has to do with the other. Oh, fuck.
It's crazy. Don't come down.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations.
Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is, do we really want to have a world filled with addicts being forced to pay exorbitant amounts of money to a bunch of corporate neuropozyne pushers?
I just don't get why certain people have this loony idea that augmentations will make the world better.
As you can see by what's going on out there, they have a lot of work to do to convince the world.
Tough.
I'm not here to tell you that augmentations will make the world a better place. I'm here to stand up for my right to choose.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yes.
When Hugh Dow discovered the secret of augmentation,
It's like he thinks human
he gave us the chance to better ourselves.
I can't believe there are still people out there with such backward mentalities. This UN resolution belongs past his persecution.
Yo,
well,
shut
you
up.
just heard William Taggart speak, and isn't he a smooth talker? He doesn't want you to better yourselves. He wants to limit you. He wants the government to have jurisdiction over your body. You want to get augmented? Oh no, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna let you. You're not gonna let me?
Right.
Okay.
I'm just wondering
Everyone
if
here is
Hugh
dumb.
Dow is going to come out of his shell and take a position. It seems like this whole resolution is on hold.
The convention center has been quiet all night. I expect it to stay that way. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Don't know how welcome someone like you.
Look outside.
Hey, are you able to get into here?
I don't know. I'll try.
Don't go looking to start trouble.
Let's see. Okay, we have to go there.
Just because I don't agree with you on this.
so superior. Like you have all the answers to every ethical question ever posed.
Well, who are you to think you can just turn yourself into robots, abuse drugs, and then think you can function freely in our society?
Whoa.
You and that asshole Taggart? Just try to take away my freedom and see what happens.
Again, dumb people. There are a billion ways to make the same point, and a million ways to make at least a million to make that point in the wrong way. Okay. Nothing there. Let's just go. The myth of human augmentation. Yeah, stuff like that. It's not helpful for anyone.
Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart.
Let me see. I'm here. I have to get there. Let's check this first. Okay. Where am I going?
And members of the UN to tour our facilities first time.
Any idea how long before the speech is over?
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position.
Oh, hold on.
If anyone's here, come out now.
Wait, I can't go there? Why? I think I can. I can't open that door. So
Stop right there!
Whoa. Oh, damn it. I can't open that door, I think. What?
Huh? Let's check it out.
Oh, I can't be here, I guess. Huh. Weird. Let's go back. I thought it was okay for me to be here. Nobody said anything, right?
Got a pass?
No. Maybe.
You shouldn't be here, sir.
Yeah? All right. I came from there.
The press conference is still going on.
What's here? Nothing. Bathroom.
You got a lot of nerve showing your hands or face.
Oh, shut up.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
Damn.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
Huh. Right, I want to do this one. All right. Confront.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Seraph Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
All right. Perhaps this one. Nah, not this. Let's do discredit.
The reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Wait! I never meant to imply that I wasn't interested in seeing justice done. If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
All right, so prove it. Get me access to you, to your guy. Okay, so this is a good one. I might do this one. This one is good too.
Mr. Jensen?
Yes, give me a second. I don't like this one actually. Let's do this.
I don't have to make you my enemy, Taggart. Your actions speak for themselves. You started the anti-augmentation movement, and now anti-augmentation terrorist groups are making headlines every day. You always say Humanity Front isn't violent. But look outside. We're seeing proof that it is.
The violence is a terrible thing. I do not advocate it, but nor can I deny it exists. When I founded Humanity Front, I dedicated the organization to the memory of my wife Marjorie, who died trying to help a man addicted to augmentation surgery come to terms with his illness. Marjorie refused to resort to violence. So why would any member of this group do otherwise? We are simply not those kind of people. I wish I could make you see that, but I fear you are unable to comprehend nonviolent solutions.
That's not true. Sometimes I am. Okay, I want to do that one. I don't know about this one.
Mr. Jensen?
Come on. Let me read. Oh, this one mentions his wife, huh? I'm not sure Okay, let's say this one.
I know about your wife's murder, Mr. Taggart, and how it led you to start Humanity Front. I've lost someone close to me too, but I have a chance to get her back. If Sandoval is involved in Megan's abduction in any way, he dishonored your wife's memory. For her sake, and for the sake of my people, I need to know where he is.
All right, Mr. Jensen. You're right. For Marjorie's sake, I can't risk tainting the integrity of what I built in her name. I'll help you find Isaias, and I pray that you are wrong about him.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Nice. We did it. Oh, there's not that many people here. There are cameras though.
What do you want? Don't hurt me!
I'd be careful if I were you. I've heard the protesters are totally out of control.
Look, you and I are not gonna be friends.
This whole situation is getting out of control.
Wow,
They're treating
you
people
got some
like guinea
nerve
pigs.
showing up here.
I'm surprised to see an augmenter here after all
This
that's
is
happened.
horrible. They're gonna blame Mr. Taggart for this.
I
don't know how the riot started, but I'm not going out
Get
there
away,
until the
man.
streets are cleared
I don't
up.
want anyone seeing me talk to an AUG.
Jesus.
Not tonight.
I think it may be safer to stay in here for a while.
If we don't listen to Bill Taggart, the corporations are going to completely take over.
I mean, that's kinda true. Half true. The last part of what you said is true.
And Mr. Taggart warned us there might be AUG trouble tonight.
Let's see. So here.
We've got our eyes on you, AUG.
I
Don't
know.
try anything funny.
I want. Oh. I don't need that. I see. This is the exit, I think. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the place we were before.
We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing
I hope you're
but
just here to
order,
listen.
progress,
Although Mr.
and
Taggart is
moral
done with his speech already.
responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations
Vagus
court.
nerves
This is Eliza
stimulators.
Kassan reporting to you
Repurposing the
live from
technology.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and
Can I? Better not. They won't like it.
biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolay, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparked
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah.
Yeah.
I understand, but please try.
Oh God. That guy had something. Are you alright?
I've told you all I know, Mr. Jensen. Isaiah has an apartment on Grand River Road.
That guy has something to do with the kidnapping.
sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude
He knows stuff.
experiments on teams of augmented super
Oh. I'm not sure I can give him a pass.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
What's this? Oh, I know. How do I get up here? There? No. Wait, where is this? There. Okay. That's how I get up there. Here and here. Okay. That's the exit. I'm assuming. No, it's not. Hold on. Before I go there.
Just give me an excuse. I'll keep those hands pro.
You got a problem, Og?
No. I'm good. Okay, okay. In here is the only way, right? Yeah. Let's go.
Patch me through.
What?
Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
Details.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
All right.
Nikki, look, I don't work for the city anymore, and I don't exactly have a lot of time right now.
Yeah, I understand. Look, the cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you kill a cop killer and you get a bounty. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but if Jacob really is going after us, then he's as good as dead as far as I'm concerned. You take him out, the bounty is yours. To be honest, though, I'd rather see him rotting behind bars. If you can knock him out and give him to us alive, I'll try to sweeten the deal.
Nice. Let's see.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits! He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning.
Oh,
and it's
nice.
tonight. It has to be.
Jensen's funny. Why doesn't anyone trust your source?
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike perk facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
Right. I'm having a hard time believing this.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war and Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly. And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
All right. That's everything, right?
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. All right. Let's do it.
Fine. I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Calm down.
Nikki, you're a mess. Calm the fuck down and think.
You're right. It's just, this is big. I mean, I've never been on the heels of something like this before. People could die. We could die.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, okay. But it could be anywhere. He wouldn't risk going to the precinct. Too many people would recognize him. That leaves the transit station, the sewers, and the alleys around the precinct. Look, I need to stay here and report any leads to my CO. Can you check those locations for Jacob?
Yeah.
Or his bomb?
Anything else?
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen,
Yeah.
please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Oh, okay. I won't. Okay.
Can I help you, man?
No? Not right now. Let's go. Oh, it's a box robot. Box robot. I think that's how they're called. Robot box or something. Yeah. Okay. There. Let's go there first.
What is it, sir? There's a riot raging and I'm in the middle of taking this lady's station.
Don't interfere, sir.
Not here, I guess. Police station and the sewers.
Out of the way.
Okay. They are turrets. Fuck. I'm not gonna kill these guys. Whoops. Oh. Where's my tranquilizer rifle when I need it? Oh, fuck.
The revolution!
Oh, come on. Let's try that again.
Who's there?
What? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize where I was. Okay. Okay.
Who's there?
Oh, come on. So a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Rise up. JY to O. Okay. Oh, it's a bomb. Holy shit. What if I... Okay. That does it. Nice. Oh, I can't go in there. I see. Didn't hear that. Didn't see it. Didn't hear it. There. I should have seen it and heard it. Okay, let's put the pistol away. Fuck. Okay. Nothing here. Let's see. Where do I have to go? There. All right.
And now we stand at the edge of the abyss.
hold on. What? Invisible, that sound. What's this? Oh, right. I keep forgetting I have this.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time.
Relax.
We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, like we talked about. Here's your cut of the Deadpool bounty. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Hold on. What did he give me? This? Oh. I can't even use it. I can sell it, I guess.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier. It's actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup. Stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
Thanks for trusting me, Jensen. I won't forget it.
Don't mention it. We're good. Alright, so where to next? Let me see. We have one praxis. Alright, just one mission. And where is it? Oh, here. So there, right? I think so. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's get this. Oh, I was going to sell some stuff. Let's do that first.
What'll it...
That. And that.
Always...
Right? Yeah, that's everything. You can just...
And now we stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost...
Why you gotta be so strict?
I think down there. Yeah.
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am? An idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
Let's not kill those guys. All right. Wait. There's someone here. Hold on. Praxis. Oh, fuck. That was a trap. Fuck. Wait. Why are you killing me? That's Zach. Damn, I fell. I fell right into that trap. Damn. That's good. That's real good. Nice job. Let's see. Can I break the wall or something? Maybe below. No. What about above? Can I do something from above? No, no vents. Maybe the window. Nope, no windows. Huh. Tricky. Okay. No easy way to do that. To do this. Let's just do it. Oops. Wait. Hello, brother. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Damn it. I got played. Dex. Wait. There was a path. Oh, look at that. Where is it?
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Okay. That's one way in, I guess. This must be the other way.
I heard that. Stop messing around.
You didn't hear. You didn't.
Yo,
You
if
didn't
in
hear
here, you
anything.
better come out.
You high again?
Yeah. You high again? What's your problem?
Damn it, nothing here. Who's over there?
Fuck. All right.
Could have swore there was something here.
Hmm. Hello. Nice. All right. Okay, no one else here. Shotgun, sniper. All right. Okay, give me just a second.